Blessings, Soul Tribe, and welcome back to the Priestess Prophecies. It is Priestess Melissae here with you today. We are going to see what is going on in the realm of the crystals and see what is our crystal for the week with our Crystal Mandala Oracle deck. All right, so how has your week been going so far as we're leading up to this full moon in Virgo, right? The energies have definitely been building, getting higher and higher. So let's see what is the crystal that would be good to work with for this week, as well as get a Celtic Cross Tarot spread with the Master Tarot cards. We'll then clarify with the Vice Versa Tarot. And don't go anywhere. We will get some Romance Angel cards at the end of the reading here. All right, take a few moments with me here. A couple of nice, slow, deep breaths. And relax. Let's break up this dark, dense, negative energy that may be surrounding us or within us today. Blow it away. Allow the angels, way showers, and guides, our ancestors to come through for the messages today. Thank you. All right, wonderful Soul Tribe. How are you out there? Are you all excited to see what crystal is coming out for our reading today? Yes. How are you liking the elemental signs? Is everybody finding that they're resonating with that energy, or at least getting some messages out of those readings that are helpful for them today? All right, definitely let me know down in the comments, especially if you are. Hit the like button, of course, and subscribe. What is coming out for the collective? Wow. So Ascended Master Serapis Bay and Clear Calcite, Karmic Grace. So perhaps you have been going what feels like through some karmic cycle, but you are having the grace is what this card is talking about, to stand tall through it all, to shine your brightest in spite of what a karmic situation may be trying to bring to you today. This is a 19 card, which comes to a 20. And then when we break that down in numerology, that comes to a 2. So this is definitely about some decision that we're making to stand in that, I feel like it's like a more honorable space. I feel like perhaps there's some situation here today where, there's a dynamic of someone perhaps being treated unfairly, being treated as though they're the enemy, if you will. And really what it is it's a karmic relationship is what it feels like. But we're going to see what the cards bring out today, as well as what this message has to say in the book for us, all right? So if you feel like that you're being bound today and you're working your way out of some kind of karmic cycle, just know that Spirit is here to help you today with the clear calcite and karmic grace. So Ascended Master Serapis Bay says, we bring you the blessing of karmic grace. There are many ways to learn and grow. Some ways are joyful and some are more challenging. Sometimes a challenge can be best resolved through profound struggle that forces you to transform in such a way that you can never go back to what has been. The struggle might have been deeply painful for the mind, body, and emotions. And yet what is gained from this experience is a multiplicity of blessings, personal power, freedom, insight, self-respect, and wisdom. So these things are never for nothing, whether they're karmic or not, all right? Blessings can at other times be gained through joyful experience. Sometimes the struggle is what will bring you the greatest spiritual progress. Sometimes a more joyful path will be how you grow best. The universe loves you with so much passion that you shall never be denied what you most need and what shall help you fulfill your divine destiny. So this is really looking, at our situations in life, right? And really understanding, like, how did we come into these situations, and being able to see clearly as well that path to, getting on the right path, if you will, and being able to live a more graceful life. Here is our affirmation for this week for this card. Karmic grace floods into my life, blessing me in all ways with peace of mind, body, and soul. All right, so if you've been going through a lot of struggle right now, this card is here to help you to understand that sometimes it is meant for us to have a little bit of a tougher path, and sometimes it's meant to be more joyous, and we can help to, decide how that goes for us with the decisions. I feel with this 1920, coming to a 2, decisions that we make in our personal lives, especially around mind, body, and, emotions. Like, what energies are we choosing to hold, and are those karmic types of energies, So again, karmic grace floods into my life, blessing me in all ways with peace of mind, body, and soul. Karmic grace floods into my life, blessing me in all ways with peace of mind, body, and soul. By the power of 3, a perfect trinity, it is done. All right, are we done with all of the karma is maybe what I feel like Spirit could be asking today. Are we ready to walk that graceful path and be honorable ourselves, perhaps, and who we are and what we have to bring to the table, if you will, to a relationship and to this life, if you will, even ascending, within ourselves and reaching higher heights, making decisions that are not going to be as apt to cause us to have to go through so much karma. You know what I mean? So, clear calcite. If you have any of that, that would be great to hold and say your affirmation, and also speak with Serapis Bay, especially if you connect with that Ascended Master, or you can look into that Ascended Master and connect with them even more. On the bottom here, we're definitely taking a journey within, or we need to, is what Spirit is saying. There's definitely something that you have missed that you need to understand, but it is within yourself. That is what the Hermit card is saying for us today, along with the Serapis Bay energy. So again, going within ourselves to see how can we maybe avoid some of these karmic situations in the future simply by making a decision to not hold back, our worth perhaps, and allow people to see who we truly are. And, in that way, when people see who we truly are, then, hopefully we're seeing people for who we truly are, and we're not confused, right? Because this is definitely saying that we don't want to be confused, or we're definitely not confused about our choices before us any longer. We don't want to hold back from the right type of opportunities, right? In the past, definitely there was no forward movement with whatever we were trying to move forward on in our lives. And, perhaps it was, again, because it wasn't divine timing. It wasn't the right person, place, or, situation, opportunity for you to connect with. Imbalance within our headspace today is what I'm seeing here. It's like we definitely want to figure this puzzle out, if you will, this whole karma situation. How can we bring balance where we can really feel like, we believe in that power of trusting in, that if we choose the right path, right? If we choose the right path to go down, to give our energy to, and things of that nature, how are we assured that everything is in fact going to work out? The way we see the situation perhaps is we are definitely ready to move out, and Spirit is ready to help us, especially if we are, well, in any case, Spirit is always going to help us because, we're here to learn how we use our energy, and how you use your energy, the decisions that you make, again, with this 2 card, right? What path are you going to go down? So this is an energy of Spirit assisting you. So maybe that is what we're seeing today, is that you're allowing Spirit to now empower you as you're moving forward on your path, which is beautiful to see. So the outside energy is justice. Maybe you're seeing that things are becoming more fair or starting to work out a little bit more in your favor or things of that nature. That is what you're expecting or what you want to see from anybody that you're dealing with, for sure, is what I feel with this energy and with the outside energies that we're looking at. Hopes, wishes, and fears. Calmer waters. We definitely want to ensure that, again, we've learned our lessons, right, with those swords, and that we can calm those waters of the emotions of our heart and be able to move towards our destiny, towards everything that we really want, right? And that's going to fulfill us and make us feel happy and in this Ace of Wands energy, because that is the foundation of it all. But Spirit allowing us and, empowering us to be able to allow it to happen is really where we're going to have the victory today. Wow, that is beautiful. I almost don't even feel like I need to clarify, but I will go through and do so in any case. Again, we're going within and we're seeing what that truth is today. So we can sit on our throne, so we can be in that throne of power, right? And only deal with people that are just and fair and honest like we are, and as we are presenting ourselves into a relationship, right? So let's get the vice versa tarot on this situation today. Karmic grace. Are you working to move to calmer waters, working to have those victories in your life? Hit the like button today and definitely put some fire down there in our comment section to say, hey, I am ready to make this decision with the Two of Wands. That's fire energy. We're ready to have this success with the Six of Wands energy and the Ace of Wands. Are you kidding me? Yes, this is all about your energy. And, as we, again, make these decisions to focus on what is going to be best for us, right? And work in concert with Spirit, then everything can start to work more in our favor. And that's really what we want, right? To, again, have that success, that Six of Wands. That is what is assured of you if you're making these right decisions, right? To only trust in Spirit to empower you, to only deal with people who are just and fair, all right? Then you can be more assured that you are going to be able to navigate out there in the world. Your own emotional state is going to be more balanced, and you will certainly be able to be assured that success, because again, you have learned your lessons and you're ready to move forward. Am I right? All right, Four of Pentacles in reverse for the middle energy for us. What is this? And it is the Ace of Swords. You've definitely seen the truth about your worth today. That is what I'm seeing. And you're not holding back. You're definitely showing who you are. You know that you're more valuable than this Four of Pentacles. The crown is there. This is the hand of Spirit when we talk about the aces. So Spirit is here today, putting that crown back on your head where it belongs, because it feels like somebody may have knocked that off or tried to. All right, yeah, for sure. Because the Seven of Swords came out, and we all know what that is. That's the lying, cheating, stealing card. We are definitely sure that we are sure beyond a shadow of a doubt, sure, we're not dealing with any more of these kind of energies where we've got to look behind our back, where we've got to wonder about, what is the agenda perhaps of these people that we're dealing with. I feel like we're fed up with that today and done with all of that. Getting out of the camp there. Because in the past, all of these choices, right? You thought you made the right choice. Well, not necessarily. Spirit definitely let you know that something was not working out in this situation, even if it did seem to have the appearance that everything was good. Because here, he's confused. This would be in reverse. This is in the upright. This is someone that wasn't confused, but it definitely wasn't the right situation for them. That's why it was karmic, and that's why we're now having to move through this situation as gracefully as possible, learn our lessons, and not get caught up in those situations again. Temperance energy in reverse. We have the King of Swords, right? So you may have been this honest person dealing with, you know, kind of like, I feel like it was a conflict, if you will, where you felt like you were balanced, all right? But you were being truthful in this situation is what I feel. You were sitting in your power from that perspective. But there was this imbalance that was happening in whatever this situation was that was going on around you, which again, I feel like has to do with love, a confusion, you know, somebody being deceptive, something of that nature, and that was throwing you off. So it's kind of like, well, why are things not working out for me, right? You were trying to figure that out. And so the Two of Wands energy for this connecting energy from the past moving to the future, it's a decision that is needed to be made. That's going to be a major decision because this person is looking into their world, right? Seeing what decision is going to be best for them. We've got the Empress here, and she's got her back in reverse. Now, this is an energy we really want to be aware of. We don't want to turn our back on that loving energy. We don't want to feel like that we can't still have that growth in our lives, right? It's very important for us to do that healing aspect of the work around any kind of pain and heart or hurts that we may have in our hearts, because if that's in the background of these decisions that we're making, we have to be aware of how that's going to affect everything moving forward, right? So Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands energy, we're putting a lot of energy towards our work, but it is not still yet here on the mundane plane, if you will. It's still in the etheric plane. We're still learning, perhaps. There's an apprentice energy here with this pentacle energy. So we're building, Spirit's helping us, right? But we're still in the process of building. So there's still some patience that is needed. And I think that's what we're seeing here too as well, with ourselves perhaps. Justice for the outside energies, beautiful. So if we basically heal these situations and we make sure that we're only dealing with the right people, this is the energy we're going to be sitting in, the Nine of Pentacles energy. This is where everything is wonderful, good, money is good, we feel good, it feels like we're on top of the world kind of energy. That's the kind of people that we want to deal with. When we partner with people that are fair and equal and only deal in truth, this is the kind of energy that we're going to be able to feel, you know, and that we're going to be able to reside in. That Six of Swords energy there. Oh, yes. So we've got the Nine of Wands energy here. I feel like that there was somebody here that may have had a temptation that they were dealing with. And that's what was causing somebody to have to go and, you know, move forward. I'm feeling that perhaps this person is hoping that they're not going to have to deal with this kind of energy in the future, like this lingering energy of somebody in the background, you know what I mean, like an ex or something like that is really what I'm feeling here. Because this was something that involved children, whether it was children that maybe these two had together, all right, or even so, you know, it was a relationship, it felt like here, and this person had someone else that was always kind of in the background, you know what I mean? And I feel like somebody found out about that, and they definitely knew that they had to move on at that point, because yeah, if you know your worth, you're definitely not going to deal with that kind of energy. Six of Wands for the future energy. Wow, we have several things come out. Whoops. I will say Six of Wands did go on the floor, but we did have three other cards come out with it. So I am going to shuffle that again. Hit my ear on the way up. I hope that wasn't too loud. Ace of Wands. Wow. All right. Be aware with this in reverse, because this would be in the upright. Be aware of someone perhaps trying to get in the way of your victory, you know, keep you from moving forward in this way. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to say that they're more powerful than you and you're not going to do better without them, that kind of energy or something like that. But understand that anybody that is talking to you that way, you know what I mean, that is a karmic situation. When you're in a normal, healthy relationship, people are not going to demean your feelings and things like that. You're going to be able to talk about things, come to peaceful resolutions, you know, but not constantly be confused about what's going on, right? All right, so if you're ready to move again past all of this karma, put that crown back on and be that Empress in the upright, right? Where we have all of that Nine of Pentacles energy, where we are feeling good and building and growing. All right, so let's get some romance angels cards on this situation. Very interesting energy here today, but like I said, I feel like it's more about, you know, these control situations that we can sometimes find ourselves in, and we can, you know, end up in these situations just because we're not healing things within ourselves, you know, and really trusting in ourselves, you know, and our ability, what we can create and grow and things of that nature. A lot of times we discount our own value and what others may actually see in us that we're not seeing, you know what I mean? All right, romance angels, what are your messages tonight? Romance angels for the collective, what are your messages? A bit of a stuck energy on love. All right, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So definitely you could have somebody here who doesn't want to let you go. If you're in a situation like this today, I was kind of getting that energy again with this situation here, right? So if you have someone, you know, and this could be, you know, drugs and different things like that too, smoking and whatnot. But when we're talking about relationships and codependency, this is someone who, you know, depends on you a lot for their emotional aspect of their being. You know, they really need you, but they may not necessarily show up for you at the same time, which is a very interesting dynamic, right? They're very needy and want their needs met, but they're not necessarily there for you. Pay attention to the red flags, all right? Whatever the situation is, we just, of course, again, for the main energy of the reading, karmic grace. So here we have, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, and codependency coming out with that. I mean, I think I would definitely be aware, especially if this is a love relationship we're talking about, and this is all tying in with this. I feel like somebody is trying to keep you from moving forward and stepping into your power is basically what this is all about. All right, so those are your messages for today. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share, and comment, and we'll definitely see you back here again tomorrow for another reading. Bye-bye for now, and blessings.